Hello everyone, and in today's video we'll be giving you a recap of all of the 6 Garten BanBan games, even though it goes up to 7. So yeah, all of the games except for Garten BanBan 0, I'll make a different video. So this one is going to be about what happens in the games, not about like the lore, but I'll make a separate video for the lore of the game. So Garten BanBan 1 starts with us getting our drone, which you can see the red remote is for the drone. So it starts with us getting our drone and then opening the door up to this area that you're seeing now. In this area we have to find 6 eggs to feed a pillar bird, and in return we get a key card. Sorry about this image being so blurry, but after we've given a pillar bird all 6 eggs and done the key card, we then progress next where we take like a little trolley thing across where you have to solve a puzzle to get a different key card, and then here a pillar bird then chases us and we have to run across a bridge and to defeat it for now. And then after that we find an elevator, and then after we get on this elevator and activate it, we then come in with an encounter of Jumbo Josh, and he breaks the elevator, causing it to fall down, and that is where the first game ends. Once we load into the Garten BanBan 2 for the first time, we are greeted with the scene of Jumbo Josh being crushed by the elevator, and we have to proceed through the world looking for our child. While looking for our child, we have to enter different sectors in order to get different key cards to find another elevator and find where our children are being kept. In one of these sectors, we see an ominous message saying the spider is real and it is coming, and we then are greeted for the first time with the blue spider character called Nap Nap. After this, we are greeted by somebody talking over the intercom, trying to assist us in finding our child, we think. This voice then tells us to go to the maintenance office to help him escape the place he's being kept. And while in this maintenance office, once we get the key card we need, Nap Nap then comes and tries to attack us, as you can see. Once we escape Nap Nap, we are greeted and we open the door for him. We then read the message saying if you're fast enough you might have a chance to escape, because he then hits us over the head and makes us pass out. This person is now called BanBan. After BanBan kidnaps us, we have to go to the medical sector and we have to collect Givanium from different subjects, one of which being a huge one, as shown here. We then meet the teacher called BanBalina, where she forces us to do her 6 games, and I don't even know. She forces us to answer questions, and makes us play dress up basically. We then have to find and collect 6 of Apila Bird's children in order to appease her. And after this, we then meet Slow Celine, who slowly chases after us. And after we escape our encounter of Slow Celine, we then run through to a place with a cake, and we meet BanBan saying that usually it would be the other way around, where he would be the one next to the cake and the humans would be behind the protective glass. However, he then says he's opened all the cages and he'll meet us on the lower floor because he wishes to help us apparently. After this chase, we are chased by both BanBalina and the Green Giant, and next at the end of the chase, BanBalina gets captured by the green giant, and we escape without the appealer bird. So, Garden BanBan 3 starts off with you arriving off the elevator in the ground sector of, I think, floor -3, if I'm correct, or floor 3, something like that. But yeah, and you then hear BanBan over the speaker saying that he's apologizing for what he's done, but he knows somebody who might be able to help you in finding your children. And to do this, you have to get a certain key card by collecting items, and after you do that, you then see Nab Nab. I know in this picture it's hard to see, but he's up there at the very top. If you look at the mouse, yeah, where he's hiding, and you see him. Then you move to the aquatic / airborne sector to meet the contact, and once you do, it's the contact of somebody called Stinger Flynn, who basically tells you he has your children, but he won't be giving them back because he doesn't want to, and it's better if you just basically go home and never come back, and never think about coming back. Afterwards, you have to perform a surgery upon somebody called Nabdelina to try and because Nab got out and he was angry, so Nabdelina was created to be like a social companion for him, and you have to do a mini game to complete that. And then after that, you end up getting kidnapped by Jumbo Josh, who makes you play. He thinks you're dolls. He believes that you BanBan and Nab, he believes you all three of you are dolls, and because of that, he gets mad if you change the room while he's gone. So you have to make sure everything's the same when he returns. Then after, you have to fight this boss, which I don't know the name of, but you have to fight this boss, and it was quite annoying to fight it because it took me like a long time. After this, the boss, you make this like noise making device where you trick this bluebird into like basically you capture it, and you take this little chick, right, and you take it and you use it to trick the dad, and then you start getting chased by BanBan after Stinger Flynn had enraged him. So then at the end of near the end of the game, Stinger Flynn sees Jumbo Joss attacking BanBan, and he decides to, do something about it, and they start beating each other up. However, Ophelia Bird falls into the chaos, and so the other bird also jumps in to save her, leaving you alone with the chick, and the game ends with you and the chick riding the elevator down. So that makes us onto Garten BanBan 4, I believe. Okay, so then Garten BanBan 4, you start in an elevator with Little Beak, where as soon as you get off the elevator and you walk like 5 steps forward, you start getting chased by this chameleon turtle thing that we fought in the last game, and then we go on to that is the wrong image. We go on to get kidnapped and arrested by Sheriff's Toaster, who conceals his identity. As you can see his huge white smile and his gold badge. He then releases us and takes us to go see the Queen because he believes that we're safe enough. Queen Bouncelia. She both of them then describe Queen Bouncelia can recognize that we are worried and looking for our children, and so she decrees that Sheriff Toaster shall help us gather 3 elevator parts to take us back up to the upper floors to save our children. By the way, throughout the entire episode, all of these games, they have mini games, but I don't talk about them, like puzzles. I don't talk about puzzles. So if you would like to see them, I encourage you to go watch my actual. I will have a playlist of it. I do have a playlist of it, and so yeah, if you want to see the puzzles. But then we go to get one of the elevator pieces, where we're getting hunted by Nab Nab, and if so, you have to use Little Beak here, who will chirp in case he's hiding in one of the vents. I don't quite understand how he's hiding in more than one vent at a time, but we don't ask questions here. We just play games. Then once you return with the elevator part, we are instructed to go see that we have a friend. This guy, Sling Fling. I absolutely hate him, cause the entire game he blames us. I mean, throughout all of the games, he blames us for everything that goes on. So he says he blames us for like all of the issues going on, and said, "Oh, if you'd gone back and whatever," and he shows us one of his another one of his whatever mind images. Basically, I don't even know what reason, to guilt trip us maybe, I don't know. But anyway, for the next piece, you are accompanied by BanBan, who has regained his normal self. And BanBan takes one of these robots here that we find. There's multiple around the place because we see multiple. However, we never see them more than one in one place, so it could always be the same one just being taken away. But I don't know who's taking it. But oh god, my throat is dry. But besides that, so yeah, BanBan takes one of these robots and drops it off to see one of his friends who's quite lonely. However, Nab Nab steals it, and so BanBan starts to chase Nab Nab, resulting in BanBan becoming his monster form, attacking Nab Nab. Nab Nab survives, however, BanBan is shaken up, so he stays in the place while we carry on. We are then told to go get the third elevator piece by ourselves. So we have to go, and once we do, we have to do 3 mini games, and the third one we had to run away from. Sorry, no. The second one we had to run away from this thing called the Keysaurus, which you are now seeing on screen, which nobody liked. It took me way too long to do this. Yeah. Also, I should have a picture. This guy is Bitter Giggle. He does appear earlier in the game, but I couldn't find a picture of him other than this one. So he does. All of these pictures are taken from my videos, but I accidentally skipped over it. So he appears early in the game, and Sheriff Toaster is trying to get him to stop the Queen from laughing, because basically, if the Queen laughs, then these evil things will be released from like her pouch called the Naughty Ones. I can't believe I missed that whole thing. But he tries to trap us in this room so he can get the Queen to laugh, because he's basically insecure, and he's like, oh, if the Queen doesn't make her laugh, then blah 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 blah. Okay. Anyway, so what happens is he goes to confront the Queen, and he takes the Kittysaurus, and Little Beak Little Beak falls into one of the gyranium containers, as you can see, and becomes this monstrous entity. Basically, the Jester tells a joke, and the Queen starts to laugh at the Jester, not with his joke. And then we have to run to the elevator, and because it's broken, it can only take us down, and yeah. So that's the end of Garten BanBan 4. And yeah. Oh. Garten BanBan 6 then starts with us leaving the elevator with Mr. Sheriff Toaster. He also brought what's his name? The octopus, nope, jellyfish, down. And then we are told that we have to open a door to find a scepter, which is the only way to get rid of the naughty ones, by opening by hitting 3 buttons. So that is again the wrong thing. Anyway, when we get to the first button, we have to solve a puzzle, and out walks Bittergiggle, who has realized what he's done is bad, and then we enter the room, hit the button after opening the door, and then we start hearing somebody banging on the door with a very deep voice saying, "Oh, it's me, BanBan," and trying to say that's BanBan, even though it's got a deeper voice than BanBan. Then, in the second button room, we meet. This isn't really part of the story, but it's really funny. I just wanted to point out that we meet these two like halves of like experiments that were probably at one point meant to be like similar to Bittergiggle, but so they split up, and I believe this one, the blue one, the mainly blue one, is trying to get the mostly beige one to reconnect with him, and yeah, you know. But then the beige one kicks them off the ledge and they fall down. Then once we get past this bit, we have to solve a puzzle of statues, which took forever, but I sped it up. And we meet the person with the deep voice called Sir something. I've forgotten his name now. Oh, that's awful. What's his name? Anyway, yeah, he beats up BanBan, and he screams at us and blah 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 blah, says we won't get the scepter piece, and yeah. And then I think after that we meet this guy again for some reason, and he gives us another one of his psychedelic visions, and then sorry if I'm yeah, and then we go to the third one, and we have to beat up oh, did I not take a picture of it? I didn't. Not beat up, but we have to immobilize Little Beak, who then is turned into the monster, and yeah. Okay, found it. I had to search it up. That's why I was so quiet. This guy is called Sir Dadadoo. He's the leader of the naughty ones, and he can corrupt people. No, actually, it might be the scepter. So anyway, we open the button after defeating Little Beak, but Little Beak survives, and we go on, and he comes to try and get the scepter. BanBan stabs Nab with some givanium, turning him into a huge spider thing, which attacks this guy. For some reason, they decide to leave the scepter behind and just make a run for it. And then Bittergiggle actually sacrifices himself. Well, didn't sacrifice himself, but gives himself over to the naughty ones because they laughed at his jokes. And oh yeah, by the way, this entire thing, in between the different sectors, you have to get the buttons. It's all dark, and if you stay in the dark too long without using your like flashlight on your drone, you will get a jump scare by one of the naughty ones. But as you can see, a lot of people are turned into naughty ones by Sir Dadadoo, and that is the end of Garten BanBan 6, where BanBan says he'll fight them off, and we get sent down to find the surgeon to find out what's going on and why he isn't guarding the scepter piece. And because I am way too tired to go into it in the quickest way possible, Garten BanBan 7, we're trying to figure out the surgeon. He attacks us, but we save him from one of the naughty ones which we unleashed upon him, and he then decides to let us go, and he uses us to figure out where Jumbo Joss, the green giant, is. And then as you can see, Bittergiggle actually dies, and That's the main thing. Oh yes, and then Surgeonian uses Gyranium from Jumbo Josh to make it seem like Sir Dadadoo smells like a different gorilla, because Jumbo Josh is a gorilla. Is his DNA is from a gorilla, which makes him which makes Jumbo Josh like territorial and angry, and so they fight. The scepter piece is like, I think the scepter is saved. No, it's not actually. We don't know what happens. I believe the game actually ends in a cliffhanger, so we don't know what will happen. But yeah. So that's Garden BanBan for you, and I hope you enjoy Garden BanBan 8 and come back for when I play Garden BanBan 8. Sorry, I've got a bad cough. If you enjoyed watching this, and you wanted any more information on any of the things, you can go back and watch any one of my videos. There's a playlist up, and I do the entire game in them.